Do you want to become a witch in Minecraft? Well, my name's Tastinker, and in today's video I'll be showing you 2 custom items to help you become just that. Starting off with a showcase, we'll first have to add ourselves as the witch using the tag command. This will only allow for us to be able to use the items and not be affected by its negative effects. Now for the first item we have the witchwand, a projectile based magic weapon which when held in the player's main hand and holding crouch will shoot purple projectiles which when come into contact with mobs or players will give them levitation for 10 seconds. This can cause for a lot of fall damage when compared to the fact that the projectile pierces infinitely. Onto the spell cauldron, this weapon has 2 unique functionalities and abilities for when thrown on the ground with either a spider eye or a blaze powder, which will cause different effects, with the spider eye giving all mobs around you poison for 10 seconds, with then the blaze powder giving all witches within the area regeneration, being interchangeable for each situation. On to how to make these items, I'll first go to my command room where we'll be covering the Cauldron of Spells first by us first placing a repeat always active command block. In the command block input we run an execute command for all cauldrons on the ground, testing for when they come in contact with a spider eye, which will give off a redstone output. Through that redstone output we do a summon command like this to summon an armor stand at the item's location, which will then allow for us to summon a cauldron there as well on top of the armor stand through this repeat needs redstone command block. Moving on, we place 2 repeat always active command blocks with their functionalities to constantly make the armor stand invisible and to summon particle effects at its location to make it more immersive. Going off that, we take another redstone output out of the original command block, going into 3 command blocks which will kill all spider eyes and cauldrons on the floor, as well as playing a cool sound effect once again to make the cauldron feel more alive. At last, we take one last output going into a delay of 24 ticks, which can be adjusted to however long you want the spell to charge up for. At the end of these repeaters we do an execute command to give all entities within a 10 block radius of the cauldron poison for 10 seconds, with us then finally doing a kill command to destroy the armor stand ending the spell. With that you have now made the poison spell. Now if you'd like to make other spells such as the regeneration one you saw before, then all you have to do is copy the exact same layout but then replace the spider eye item in the commands to blaze powder or something different, and then the effect to regeneration, with of course changing the name of the armor stand of poison to whatever you'd like it to be. Moving on to how to make the witchwand, we'll first start off by placing a repeat always active command block with its functionality to detect when the witch is present on the server, which will constantly power up the next repeat always active command block, allowing for a player when holding a stick to be given the witchwand tag. We also do this testfor command for when the witch isn't holding a stick, which will send a reverse output for this redstone torch to remove the witchwand tag from the player. On to how to make the fire, and we first place a repeat always active command block with a 30 tick delay to execute a command testing for when the player is crouching and also has the witchwand tag, resulting into a summon of an armor stand called shot. Coming off this command block we place a conditional chain always active command block to play a sound every time the shot is summoned. Onto the main functionalities of the projectiles, we'll first place a repeat always active command block with its prime purpose to destroy the armor stand out of a 25 block radius of the player, reducing bullet lag. Onto making the projectile move, we do this command to constantly teleport the armor stand 0.5 blocks away from the player's starting location every single tick. Finally, for the cosmetics, we constantly give the armor stand invisibility through this command and also put the dragon breath trail particle at its location, with our final command block giving any entity that comes in contact with a shot levitation for 10 seconds. With that, you are done, and if this video helped you then be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, stay creative.